Hello everybody, and I want to welcome everyone to this episode of the Booze Geek. My name is Chuck, I am your host, and on this episode we're going to be tasting and reviewing a brew from LEAD DOG Brewing, and they are located in Sparks, Nevada. So the beer we're going to be tasting, well, the name kind of says it all, so you know what, I'm just going to pull up the can and y'all can see it, because that's going to be the easiest way. So here we go. This is their Cookies and Cream Stout. So, like I said, the name kind of says it all, and because of that, I can pretty much, pretty much guess what I'm going to be nosing and tasting here. The aromas and what I'm going to be tasting on the palate. It's pretty self-explanatory. But for those of you who missed it, once again, this is a Cookies and Cream Stout. And this beer clocks in at 7.2% ABV. And it's got a really low IBU of only 10. So I haven't had any sweets today. I haven't had any desserts or let alone cookies today. So here we go. I'm popping the cap open and let's get the fun started. I'll probably get my sweet tooth going down too. Here we go. Ooh, no smoke, but just a tiny splash out of the can. And for this one, I'm going to pull up the goblet and let's just fill it up. Ooh, interesting. It's pouring like a cola. Very interesting. Yeah, well, I would say the veil of carbonation's gone, but it definitely has a cola-esque quality color to it. Very interesting. And it poured like a cola too. And the carbonation is dissipated, but if you caught a glimpse, it was an off khaki. But here we go. So interesting color, but let's give this a swirl and let's give this a nose. And let me guess. Well, let's just do it. Yeah, as I figured. But now the question is all in the balance on this beer. Well, we're getting some slight chocolate, and we're getting some slight vanilla, and I have to admit, yes, there is an Oreo cookie-esque quality coming off the nose of this beer. Absolutely, 100% it is there. It's subtle, but it is there. However, with that being said, I have a very good guess that this beer is going to be extremely sweet, because I can also smell the sweetness from the added lactose. So here we go. Yes, it is. Well, it's a full-bodied beer. And yes, it is extremely sweet. I think I may have to take a moment and go brush my teeth. But what do we got on the palate? Well, we're getting some of that chocolate. We are getting a little bit of that vanilla. And it is rounded out by a cookies and cream kind of, Oreo-esque kind of flavor. And there is a little hint of carbonation still in there, so it's lifting everything up. But, I mean, you can definitely taste the sweetness. It is so sweet, and the lactose is so present. It's crazy. I mean, it's in abundance, but I'm going to take another swig. Hold on. Yeah. So, now, here's the thing. The sweetness is definitely, balance-wise, the sweetness is overtaking everything. I mean, you're getting a little bit of the chocolate, a little bit of vanilla, but it's sweet. Let's just layers of sweet, hint of chocolate, hint of vanilla. Those things combined, that's kind of giving you the Oreo-esque quality, the cookies and cream quality. But it is so sweet, and I just can't say how sweet it is. But, oh, that's a good tune, too, by the way. How sweet it is, make a lemon. Yeah, good tune. Anyways, but the good thing about this is it does save you from dunking the cookies in the milk. So I'm going to take one more sip. Now, how would I rate this? Now, this is an interesting rating here. How would I rate this? Well, they have, they definitely set out and they made what they planned on making. They had a direction, they had it going, and they fulfilled that. However, for me, it is so sweet. I mean, I'm going to give this a 6.5. And the reason I'm giving it the 6.5 is not that it's a bad beer, not because it lacked direction or lacked any. It is just so overpoweringly sweet. So I guess you could pretty much for what they accomplished their mission. They set out and they made this beer, and it is a cookies and cream stout. But like I said, because it's so sweet, I mean, I don't even know if I could finish, the 16-ounce pint can. I really don't, because that's how sweet it is. But I'm going to give this a 6.5. But not a bad beer by any means. And please, someone, if you want a dessert beer or something very, different, a little experimental beer to try, definitely seek this out and pick up a 4-pack of cans, because it's definitely worth a try, and it is worth your time. But on that note, I'm going to take one more sip. Now I'm going to go brush my teeth. On that note, I want to thank everyone for tuning in. And as always, you can follow me at the websites, which are www.pubstohaveapintin.com, or at the blog, www.pubstohaveapintin.blogspot.com. If you're new to the channel, please hit the subscribe button. Leave us a thumbs up if you like the video. And if you want, leave something down below. We will see everyone on the next episode. As always, raise a pint, cheers, prost, and enjoy.